Ladies and gentlemen, I have some breaking news that comes out of the area that I'm in. The lady is not in the area, she's still in Japan. This article comes from the princewilliamtimes.com as well as WTOP, the news station that's here in DC. Retired Manassas teacher hospitalized with coronavirus after being quarantined on cruise ship. Athene Bell, a former Metz Middle School teacher who ran for the city of Manassas School Board in 2018, along with her husband James Rod Bell, were among the more of 100 Americans quarantined on a cruise ship near Japan. And Athene Bell is now being treated at a Japanese military hospital for what her husband says is a mild form of the coronavirus. The Bells were on the Diamond Princess cruise ship when it was discovered another guest who didn't have any symptoms while on board the ship tested positive for the coronavirus, the television station reported February 10th, and that was NBC News 4. It is not clear when Athene Bell became ill and was taken to the military hospital. Rod Bell, who remains quarantined on the ship, was interviewed by NBC News 4 via phone and said Athene is getting great care at the hospital. She's been seen by 2 doctors. She's in stable condition. I think basically it's a mild form of the coronavirus, Bell said. Athene Bell, who was one of 5 candidates who ran for 3 seats on the Manassas City School Board in November 2018, came in 4th place. She retired from Manassas City Schools after a career in the classroom that spanned more than 3 decades. She taught at Metz Middle School before earning a doctorate degree in literacy and becoming a specialist station at the school's division's central office. Rod Bell told NBC News 4 he's looking forward to February 19th, the date Princess Cruises says the quarantine will end. Bell said the cruise ship staff delivers meals to the people on the ship and that passengers can walk on deck while wearing face masks for a few minutes each day. Bell also told the TV station that 40 to 50 ambulances are waiting nearby to take sick passengers to the hospital. Bell also sent a video of the ambulance leaving the ship. Princess Cruises on Monday confirmed an additional 66 cases of the flu-like virus, bringing the total number of infected to 136. Bell told the TV station he's grateful and determined to stay positive. I'm safe, my wife is safe and secure. I know the ship's doing all they can do, and the Japanese are certainly very professional in what they're doing, he said. Okay, let's keep moving here. A couple from Manassas, Virginia, is among thousands who were on board a cruise ship in Japan that's been quarantined after the coronavirus was detected in dozens of passengers and crew members on board. In fact, the couple has been split up, with Athene Bell taken to a Japanese hospital after she tested positive for the virus. Her husband remains with thousands of others who are still on board the ship. Athene Bell of Manassas is in a Japanese hospital after being diagnosed with the novel coronavirus that has infected more than 43,000 people worldwide, killing more than 1,000. But you wouldn't know it from speaking with her. I'm feeling just great, she told WTOP in a phone conversation from her hospital room. I have never demonstrated any of the type of characteristics of the virus. They said if you have the virus that you develop a cough, perhaps diarrhea, a headache, that you have an overall feeling of nausea and a runny nose. I have not demonstrated any of those characteristics. Bell said everyone on the Diamond Princess had to undergo a throat swab that was sent for analysis. She's one of the 135 people who tested positive, about 65 of whom were asked to leave the ship. She has been in the hospital for about a week and hopes she'll be headed home in another week. She had nothing but praise for the doctors and the nursing staff who have been attending to her needs, saying she's been lucky to be treated so well. I am so impressed with the staff and the people, said Bell. They've opened up their arms and they're extremely kind. For now, her husband Rod is still on the ship. They're pretty much in their rooms almost all of the time, Bell said. We have a room that has a balcony, so that means you can walk out on the balcony, you can look outside. She said passengers have also been allowed out on deck for about an hour each day to move around and get some fresh air. She added that passengers have been told they'll be reimbursed for the cost of this cruise and will be allowed to take a free cruise in the future as well. But for now, Bell said she can't wait to get home after a vacation that turned out to be far different from what she planned. As soon as she gets out of the hospital, Bell said she plans on getting on a plane and going home to the United States to be with her husband. I am absolutely eager to get home, Bell said. The closed off environment of a cruise ship seems like a nightmare scenario when it comes to spreading a virus. But Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, said safe conditions can be created and that as far as he can tell, the Japanese authorities are doing just that. Right now, the quarantine is excluding people in rooms that are separated from others throughout the ship, Fauci told WTOP Tuesday. The safest place for the people to be taken care of in comfort, and if they do get sick, to be evacuated from the ship and get the medical care they need, is in a place that will require quarantine, and a ship is a place where you can do just that. It might seem like the possibility of communicating a virus through recirculated air and by the food that the ship staff is still bringing to the passengers would cause a problem of concern. Fauci says it's all relative. The crew have been screened and they don't appear to be infected. But you've got to be able to get food and comfort to the people who are being quarantined. He added, you can always raise the hypothetical, it is impossible that, well, a lot of things are possible, but the risks are very low and they've made the judgment to proceed. When it comes to situations like these, Fauci said, you never say never and you never say always. This is something that's unlikely really to happen, and the safety of being quarantined in a situation really overrides the hypothetical risk. He added that in dealing with the new infection, there are a lot of unknowns here, and we really do need to be somewhat humble. Wow, this is crazy, man. I mean, like right in my backyard here, where I live at. But please let me know what you think. Please comment, share, and subscribe. And tune in to the next video. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.